Welcome back to K-Drama Cycle, your home for the deepest stories, emotional connections, and hidden truths behind the stars we love. No one saw this coming, yet everyone had been secretly wishing for it. Wang and Shen Yue, the beloved stars of Meteor Garden, have made a shocking decision that has set the entire entertainment world on fire. After years of speculation, rumors, and endless fan theories, the two have finally tied the knot. Yes, Dylan and Shen Yue are now officially married, and fans worldwide can't stop reacting to the news. The announcement came quietly, but the impact was anything but. What started as whispers on fan forums quickly exploded into trending hashtags across social media. Pictures began circulating of the two, dressed elegantly, surrounded by close family and friends in what appeared to be a private ceremony. For a pairing that has long been the subject of fanfiction, daydreams, and hopes, this moment feels almost unreal, like the final chapter of a drama that never ended. For years, Wang and Shen Yue have been linked together in ways few other on-screen couples ever managed to be. From their electric chemistry in Meteor Garden to the countless interviews where their playful banter hinted at something deeper, fans always wondered if what they saw on-screen reflected something genuine behind the scenes. And now, with their marriage revealed, it seems all of those suspicions and dreams were not so far-fetched after all. What makes this story even more moving is the timing. Both Dylan and Shen Yue have been at pivotal points in their careers. Dylan has grown into one of the most bankable leading men in the Chinese entertainment industry, taking on diverse roles that showcase his range. Shen Yue, meanwhile, has transitioned from her breakout role into more mature projects, slowly building a reputation for herself as a serious actress. Together, their paths converged again, not just as co-stars, but as life partners. It feels like fate scripted this union better than any drama writer ever could. But how did this love story unfold behind the cameras? Reports suggest that Dylan and Shen Yue remained close even after Meteor Garden ended. While many thought their connection was just promotional chemistry, insiders whisper that they maintained regular contact, supporting each other through career highs and personal challenges. It wasn't always easy. Both faced dating rumors with other co-stars, both denied them, and both had to navigate the intense scrutiny that comes with being rising stars in the industry. Yet, through it all, they stayed linked. And now, it's clear why. The wedding itself was reportedly intimate, held away from the public eye, and attended only by their closest circle of family, lifelong friends, and a handful of trusted colleagues. No paparazzi, no flashing lights, no grand spectacle, just a quiet and heartfelt moment between two people who have shared so much more than fans ever realized. Eyewitness accounts describe Shen Yue looking radiant in a simple yet elegant gown, her smile brighter than ever, while Dylan couldn't take his eyes off her, holding her hand as though he never wanted to let go. One insider even revealed that Dylan gave a deeply emotional speech during the ceremony, thanking Shen Yue for standing by him, for being his anchor through the unpredictable storms of fame, and for loving the person he is beyond the public image. Shen Yue, in turn, reportedly grew teary-eyed when she expressed how Dylan has always been her safe place, someone who understood her in a way no one else ever has. These raw confessions have now become the stuff of legend, with fans online recreating the scene in their imaginations, calling it the real ending Meteor Garden never gave us. What adds to the intensity of the moment is the global reaction. The news of Dylan and Shen Yue's wedding spread across continents within hours. Fans from Asia to Europe to the Americas flooded social media, some in shock, some in tears, and many celebrating like it was their own friends who had gotten married. For international fans, this marriage feels like proof that sometimes fiction really does become reality. The hashtag Dylan and Shen Yue wedding dominated platforms, amassing millions of posts and sparking countless fan-made edits, artwork, and heartfelt letters addressed to the couple. But the marriage is not just about two stars uniting, it's about what this means for the future. Already, there's speculation about whether Dylan and Shen Yue will collaborate on another drama together, this time as real-life husband and wife. Imagine the kind of magic they could bring to the screen now, with their real emotions woven into their performances. Some industry insiders are even hinting that production companies are lining up to cast them as leads in a new romance series, knowing that audiences would flock to see the married couple bring their chemistry to life once again. Then there's the question of how their marriage might reshape the way celebrity relationships are handled in the industry. For so long, stars have been pressured to hide their romances, afraid that fans would turn away if they knew the truth. But Dylan and Shen Yue's decision to come forward, to make it official, could signal a new era, one where stars are free to love openly without sacrificing their careers. Younger actors and actresses may now find the courage to step out of the shadows and claim their happiness. And of course, fans can't help but wonder, what's next for Dylan and Shen Yue as a couple? Will they settle into a private married life, away from the glare of the cameras? Or will they embrace their newfound role as one of the most powerful celebrity couples in Asia, attending events together, endorsing brands side by side, and maybe even starting a family in the future? The whispers of when will they have children have already begun circulating online, though fans agree it's their choice and their timing. Still, the curiosity is impossible to ignore. What we do know is this: Dylan Wang and Shen Yue's marriage is more than just a headline. It's a love story that has come full circle, one that has inspired millions to believe in patience, destiny, and the idea that sometimes the person meant for you has been right beside you all along. From co-stars to lifelong partners, their journey is a rare and precious story in an industry where so many relationships never see the light of day. As the world celebrates this union, one thing is certain: the legend of Dylan and Shen Yue is no longer confined to the screen. It's alive, it's real, and it's only just beginning. And while the wedding itself felt like the perfect fairy tale ending, in truth, it's just the beginning of an entirely new chapter for Dylan Wang and Shen Yue. Behind the scenes, whispers are already spreading about how this marriage could completely change the landscape of their careers. Industry insiders suggest that the couple may become the first modern-day power pair in the Asian entertainment industry to merge personal life with professional projects in a way that feels authentic rather than manufactured. For years, studios avoided casting real-life couples in romance dramas, fearing that audiences might lose interest once the fantasy collided with reality. But Dylan and Shen Yue's undeniable chemistry, now sealed by marriage, may break that barrier entirely. Imagine a new drama written specifically for them, drawing on the nuances of their real love story. Or a film that explores the idea of destiny and timing, mirroring their own journey from co-stars to life partners. The industry knows the demand is there. Millions of fans are practically begging for a married couple series, and production houses know it could be a global phenomenon. But there's more than just professional speculation at play. Fans are now deeply invested in how the couple will balance fame with family. Will Dylan and Shen Yue continue at their current pace, or will one of them take a step back from the spotlight to nurture their marriage and, perhaps in the future, children? The possibility of them starting a family has already stirred the fan base. Some have gone so far as to create fan edits of what their children might look like, flooding the internet with affectionate captions like little Meteor Garden babies. While lighthearted, it shows just how deeply fans are emotionally connected to their love story. Beyond that, their marriage might inspire a shift in fan culture itself. For years, fans have drawn lines between fantasy and reality, often refusing to accept their favorite stars dating. But Dylan and Shen Yue's union is being met with overwhelming joy and acceptance. Could this mean that fandoms are evolving, becoming more open to supporting their idol's happiness rather than clinging to illusions? Some commentators believe this could mark a cultural turning point, one where love and career can coexist without the fear of backlash. And let's not forget the ripple effects on brand endorsements and international recognition. Together, Dylan and Shen Yue are more than just actors, they're a marketable force. Already, luxury brands are eyeing them as the perfect couple to represent campaigns that celebrate love, elegance, and timeless partnership. A Dylan and Shen Yue brand deal wouldn't just be about fashion, it would be about selling the story of a real-life romance that millions admire. But for all the speculation, what remains most powerful is the simplicity of their bond. Those who know them closely describe Dylan and Shen Yue not as stars caught in a whirlwind, but as two grounded individuals who cherish the ordinary moments, late-night conversations, shared meals, laughter behind closed doors. And perhaps that's why their marriage resonates so strongly. It's not just about fame. It's about love that feels human, real, and attainable. Still, fans can't help but wonder, how will this marriage shape the future of K-drama and Asian entertainment at large? Will Dylan and Shen Yue choose to take their love story to Hollywood, opening doors for a cross-cultural explosion of projects? Or will they remain rooted in their home industry, redefining what it means to be a married couple under the spotlight? Whatever path they choose, one thing is certain, the world will be watching, captivated, and unable to look away. And so, the story of Dylan Wang and Shen Yue continues, not just as husband and wife, but as living proof that sometimes, against all odds, the fairy tale doesn't end when the cameras stop rolling. It grows, evolves, and becomes something even more breathtaking.